Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever you come across this reading, my beautiful Aquarius. I hope everything is you're being safe. How are y'all doing? I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares. Thank you so much for your understanding. I love you guys. Thank you so much. The new viewers, cross watchers. Come on in, take what resonates, okay? Leave the rest for someone else. Reverse the roles now. Make sure you reverse the roles how they fit in your life because I don't know your life. So you're going to have to reverse the roles how they fit in your life, okay? I love you guys. We're going to get started. So my beautiful Aquarius, on this Monday, I hope you all had a very beautiful weekend. Monday, April the 3rd, 2023. April the 3rd, 2023. My beautiful Aquariuses, let's see what's going on in your life. Spirit guides, divine universe, I ask you to come into this reading. Give me clarity, understanding. Most of all, I need your divine, all of your protection for me. Thank you, Spirit team, Spirit guides. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for my Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. Spirit guides, this is for Aquarius. Let's see. Time to do it differently. Aquarius, it is time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. It's time to do it differently. I don't know who you are, but Spirit Guides is saying it's time to change your route. It's time for you to take a detour. It's time for you to do something different. It's time for you to stop being predictable. Some of you are so predictable. People know which way you go to work. Some people know which way you go here. You do that. You are predictable. That's how people can read you because you're so predictable. It's time for you to change it up. I don't know who you are, but Spirit Guides are saying it's time for you to take a different route. It's time for you to do something different. It's time for you to do something you've never done before. Take risks, take a chance, do something different. I don't know who this is for, but it's time to do it different for somebody. This can be for one, this can be for some, or this can be for all of y'all. However it applies in your life. But remember, love is the key. It says, love what you have in your life right now. Remember that love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. Spirit God said, be grateful and thankful for you what you have. Excuse me, because when you can't, if you're not grateful and thankful for what you got, and you're not even appreciative of what you have, how you expect to move to the next level? How you expect for God, divine, whoever your highest source, to bless you even more? So be grateful, be thankful of what you have, who you have in your life. It says, love what you have in your life right now. Remember, love is the key. Okay? Remember that. It's time to do something different. Next card is breathe your life. Breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. And let me tell you something. The readings that I have been doing this morning is all about breathing. Okay? It's all about breathing. I don't know who you are, but I need you to take a deep breath. Okay, if you go back on Taurus, Virgo's readings, spirit guides led me to tell them to breathe. You go through so much. It's just being in the human physical body and trying to live life. Spirit guides need you to breathe. It says breathe love in your life, into your life. Okay, so what this is telling me, Aquarius, it's time to do something differently. Okay, remember, love is the key. Remember, love. Breathe love into your life. It's time for you to breathe it. It's like to feel the love, to feel it, just like air. Breathing love is like air. It's time for you to put love more into your life. You need to what spirit guides are saying when it comes down to love, this is going to help you to evolve. It's time for you to start to feel again. Okay, some of you need to work on your heart chakra and love. You need to put more love into your life. This is the key to what you want. If you want a connection, whether you want to get close to your family, whether you want to get close to, a different situation, love is the key. Your heart is the key. Okay. The bottom of the deck is see with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages, okay? So see with your heart, It's like, what is your heart telling you, Aquarius? What is your heart telling you, okay? For some of you, this can be a connection. For some of you, this can be just your inner self trying to heal your heart. What is your heart telling you? It's time for you to love. It's time for you to start to show more love, show more that side of you. Some of you you have such a wall up from your past of being hurt and being that you have a wall up, and spirit guides are saying, in order for you to feel what you want to feel, in order for you to get the right connection that you want to come into your life, you have to first feel you in order to feel someone else. I don't know who this is for, but in order for you to get the right connection, the right person in your life, you must feel you. Feel the love has to come from you in order for you to spread it to someone else. What is your definition of love? Okay, so that is definitely a key. Remember, love is the key. Breathe love into your life. Okay, it's time to breathe love into your life. However that means for a lot of you, different situations. You got the lovers here. Okay, you got the lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. I don't know who you are, but be true to yourself. What do you want? It's time to do it differently. What do you want? It's clarifying. Lovers, time to do it different. There's two paths that lies ahead. What do you want? Thank you, spirit guides. Lovers, do you want to be in love or you don't want to be in love? Do you want to learn how to love or don't you want to learn how to love? Do you want love? Remember, love is the key. In order to love someone, you have to understand how to love. You have to understand how to love. We can easily say, I love you every day. I love my immediate family. But in order to understand it, in order to be reciprocal to someone else's need, instead of you always looking for someone to supply your need, you have to also be on the giving side as well, to know how to love that person. See, we can be in a connection and not know how to love someone. We could be in a connection where one person know how to love you, but you don't know how to love that person. You say you know how to love that person, but you really don't know how to love that person, because if you did, you would not have to second guess yourself. Or this reading wouldn't be saying, remember, love is the key. So somewhere you're blocked. Your heart is blocked. You're not giving all of yourself. You're not being true to yourself. You're not being true to yourself. And it's time to do different. It's time to go beyond what you have not done before. That means it's actually time for you to be vulnerable. It's time to do something different. Show that side of you that, I'm just saying, that's for some of you. Tell me more, spirit guides. Remember, love is the key. Thank you. Transformation, breaking soul tie, breaking chains, transformation. Okay. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Okay. Some of you need to really, this transformation, breaking chains, always having to be hardcore and building up this brick wall and but the person that comes into your life, they're trying their best to love you, but they're trying to love you, but you have this wall that every time they come towards you, it just bounces back off. You want the love, but you're not giving the love as well. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but you want that person to give you the love and to show you love, but you're not wanting to give them and put in the work and show them the love. Some of you get so frustrated and get so aggravated that you don't even have the time to be reciprocal towards the person because you don't know how to love. You're not opening up. That's why you're not seeing results. Because you're looking for something in someone else when it's really within yourself. Sunshine, happiness, within yourself. It comes within yourself. Some of you are looking for love and happiness for someone else to give you when you need to give it to yourself. When you give it to yourself, you project it to the other person and it becomes reciprocal. But as long as you're looking for validation through someone else to show you, oh, I want him, I want her to make me happy. I want him and her to make me happy. You're looking for happiness. You're looking for someone to make you happy when you need to fulfill your own happiness, your own sun, your own glow. It says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Some of you need to open your heart. You don't know if you don't try. You need to bring that wall down. I didn't say knock the whole wall down. I need you to chip away at it and learn what love is. Abundance at the bottom of the deck. And it doesn't always talking about money. It's talking about your joy, your happiness, your peace, success. Within, it says lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. Some of you have abundance coming in. The angels are around you. You're about to receive flowers after these challenging times that you were stuck in. You have abundance. But all of this is love is the key. It's time to do something different when it comes down to love. Some of you need to open up. You want a good man, you want a good woman, you want a husband, you want a wife, but are you really putting in your the work? I feel as though when someone comes into your life and they show that they love you, you know it's like you almost run. Are you a runner, Aquarius? You have to learn how to love, what love is. You can love your family. That's unconditionally. That's easy. Because that's your family. That's your children. That's your friend. But when it comes down to love, you have to learn how. I'm not saying all of you. I'm talking to Pacific people. It may not be all of you. You already know. Some of you already know how to love. You're open and you're ready. But obviously, Spirit Guides are saying there's two paths ahead. There's a decision you need to make. Are you ready to be reciprocal? Are you ready to open your heart up? Instead of having this wall up. Are you in a connection where you feel like you got to do everything and you're not allowing the other person to show you that they can be there for you because maybe in the past you've always had to do everything? If somebody comes into my life and I want to be in my feminine energy, if a male come into my life, I want to be in that feminine energy. That means that he's taking the role on the on the masculine energy, or however it goes in your life, vice versa. And I feel like when someone comes into your life and they're trying to do that, it's like, yeah, it's okay in the beginning, and then you begin to put that wall back up that you got to go into your masculine energy. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. What do you really want? A lot of you going through a transformation. You're breaking these toxic behaviors of being in toxic relationships that you had to wear the pants and the panties. The panties and the pants. And now that some of you are maybe in a connection or have had a connection that you pushed away, that was trying to come in and show you that he can be the man or she can be the woman. You don't have to be the man and the woman, blah, blah, blah. You have pushed them away. And Spirit Guides is saying it's time to do something different. It's time for you to remember that love is the key. It's time for you to allow someone to come into your life and to help you. When I say that, to let them let you be in your feminine energy, or let him be in his masculine energy, that you don't have to be both energies, is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, with the lovers, do you want to be wear the pants and the panties, the pants and the panties, or the panties and the pants? Or do you want to make a decision, say, I want to be in my feminine energy, and allow this masculine energy to be in his masculine energy? Are you ready for it or are you not? It's time to do something different because your way is not the way. Your way is not working. And some of you have a wall up. In order to get to this abundance, this success, this joy, that wall got to come down some. Spirit guys, tell me more. I need more. Thank you. Your loved ones are safe. Some of you been worrying about your loved ones that has crossed over. It says, let go of fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. Okay? I just got a strong auntie just came through for somebody. A strong auntie. Strong auntie just came through. It says angels are healing. Angels of healing are with you. Okay. So a time of healing is about to bless your life, Aquarius. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So Spirit Guides is coming in to help heal your heart where you cannot be so, your heart cannot be so like a brick wall and allow someone to love you. Allow someone to love you. The other card is trust the guidance you are receiving. Trust the guidance you are receiving in Aquarius. It says Archangel Uriel. So you got Archangel Raphael and you have Archangel Uriel in your reading. Okay. Archangel Uriel are blessed. Let me get it right. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. Some of you have had an epiphany about this whole situation here of you being so hardcore that you're not allowing someone to love you. You know, and you have an epiphany about it. And it also says, I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. So Archangel Uriel is clearing away your worries so you can trust God divine, whoever your higher source is, that's going to help you trust, that you can trust them with your heart of you opening up and allowing someone to love you. At the bottom of the deck, your vibration is rising. Okay. It says this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So you're definitely, your energy, your vibration is rising. You're attracting abundance. Okay. You have vibration and you have abundance here, Aquarius. You're attracting this in your life. The angels are all around you. I'm seeing that. You have a lot of guidance around you. Some of you, when it comes down to your pride of, always wanting to do everything by yourself, you've been so, and I get it, you've been so used to doing things by yourself. You've had to be the mom and the dad. And when someone comes along in your life and they're trying to play their own role, you having a hard time allowing them to play their role because you're so used to playing their role in your role and your past connection. You're so used to being the man, the masculine and the feminine energy. And then when someone comes in your life and is trying to take that stress off of you and allowing you to be in your feminine energy and they're being in their masculine energy, and then they're trying to love you and you push them away. Oh, this is for somebody. Judgment. Exactly. Judgment. It says, let me read this card. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So I feel like judgment. I feel like you're doing a lot of soul searching about this, okay? About this decision to allow someone to come into your life to love you, Aquarius. Okay, allowing someone to play their own role and you play your role. You don't, it's like, for you once in your life you could feel good about not having to play both energies. If you're masculine energy, you can allow her to play her feminine energy. If you're feminine energy, you can allow him to play his masculine energy. Okay, so I feel like you're doing, with judgment here, you're doing a lot of soul searching when it comes down to opening your heart and allowing and trusting someone with your heart. That's what this is all about, trusting someone with your heart, because you have failure here. In the past, you have failed. A lot of things have failed that you put your heart and mind into someone in relationships and connection, and they failed you. And this card say, I understand that mistakes is only an opportunity to learn. So I feel like you had a lot of failure when it comes down connections. But listen, that's an opportunity for you to learn from. You don't have to always stay in those energies. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you don't have to always stay in those energies when you're with the right man or the right woman. They're going to come into your life and going to balance your life. But are you going to allow them to do that? Or are you going to have that brick wall up that they can't get through to you because you're so used to playing both roles? Don't get mad at the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Okay? Regret. Regret is here. And it says, I know that I cannot change the past. And you can't. You can only learn from it. Okay? You can only learn, and you can only say, I cannot allow, I have to, you can't put everybody in the same category, Aquarius. Okay, your past connections of how he done you, how she done you, and you have to give the next person an opportunity to show that they love you. And when they do, let them. As long as they're leading you, as long as they're in your life for the positive and they headed in positive direction. Happiness. It's all about your happiness. I don't know who you are right now. But I know you used to doing it all on your own. I know you used to wearing both panties and pants. But I am here to tell you, when you have someone that comes into your life that wants to wants to be on that role of the opposite and allow you to be in your own energy, I know it can be scary because you're not used to it. But when it comes down to that, you're judging this person because you're thinking that this person gonna do you like the last person done you. But spirit guides is saying it's time to do something different. Remember, love is the key. You have to allow, and you have to learn how to allow and to open for the right person. You understand what I'm saying? Your happiness. It says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And acceptance is at the bottom. Acceptance is saying, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And that's all. That just sums it up right there, Aquarius. That sums it up. You're learning that you cannot accept. You cannot. Learning to accept the things that you cannot change. It is what it is. You can only walk into what is now. And let's see what's in your reading. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Confirmation. Some of you are in a connection right now. But you want to put that wall back up. You want to put that wall back up. Some of you are with a twin flame right now. Look at here. You're the Empress or the Emperor. You got a lover's coming towards you. Are you ready for it? Here's the cup. This person, you're very, very high value. And here's the cup right here that the universe is bringing somebody in your life. Are you ready for it? You got these cups where you done been disappointed, had to wear both pants and panties, and you're like, I don't know if I want to take this cup because it may happen again. But that means that you're shortchanging your life. That means that you're not allowing yourself to live. You're allowing your past to make you exist. That means that you're not allowing yourself to move ahead. Look at all the work you done on yourself. You're sitting in the Empress energy. And the universe is trying to bring in you a real cup. Don't think about these cups down here that let you down, that you had to be in your masculine and feminine energy, that you had to do everything, that you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to do this, you had to do that. And now that someone comes along and you feel like I got to still wear the masculine energy, but Spirit Guides is bringing someone in you that you can remain in your feminine energy. And this person is coming in to balance you, and they're going to be in their energy. Are you ready? There's a path. There's a path, 2-2. That's a path, a decision to be made. Judgment, double confirmation. Judgment, two different decks. Judgment, soul searching, epiphany. Epiphany. Do you want to keep going through the same cycle? I feel like some of you feel like you're going to be left out in the cold. You're paranoid about that. Because of what you've been through. Spirit guides, any other message? Oh, thank you. Yeah. You got the Knight of Wands in this reading. That means there's some changes that's about to start to take place. Some good changes about to take place. Justice is here. Hard working is here. So you got somebody suddenly coming into your life that's going to balance you. Going to pay great details to you. Going to work hard on this connection. Could be a Libra. Doesn't necessarily mean that. Could be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's going to work very hard. Going to pay great details to you. Okay. So everybody isn't the same. Okay. So you got happiness. You got some of you are still stuck. You still got your heart blocked from your happiness. You're still holding on to your heart. You're having anxiety, depression about the situation. Allowing somebody to come into your life. You are in isolation at times because you're afraid. You go back in your shell when you feel when someone's getting too close to you. You go back into your shell. And that's not living. That's just existing. You get afraid and you don't want to live. It's like you go so far and then you start to back away when you feel yourself feeling something you never felt before, like love. Because it's not arguing, fighting, and cussing and fussing. It's love, and you start to back away because it feels different. It feels funny. It feels like it's not, and it scares you. And you go back into your eggshell, and you start to go back. Look at here. You got the Death card and you got the Six of Cups. Someone you recently have met. Someone you have history with. The Death card, you're out with the old. You're not your same self. You're a whole total different person. Someone recently that you have come in contact with. Either recent or you shared a history with. Or you could have been past life connection. But this is someone that you have recently met that I feel like that this is what you've been waiting on. You've been waiting on someone like this, but I feel like you manipulates it. You sabotages it. Okay? You really sabotages this connection. You know, this person's showing you that they want to be with you, but I feel like you all for it in the beginning and then you freeze up because you've been hurt. You freeze up and you back away. You put that wall back up. But in order to feel love, so somebody to love you, you got to open up. You got to open your heart and allow someone to show you what love is all about. I'm just saying, this is for somebody. In order for you to get results, when it comes down to connection, to see results, see something different, you got to do something different. You got to do something different. It's time to do it differently. It's time for you to stop manipulating and sabotaging it. And what do you want? You want happiness and get out of this isolation. When someone get close to you, you want to start to go into isolation, anxiety, depression mode and run them off. I'm just saying, a lot of soul searching a lot of you have to do. Judgment is here. A lot of soul searching. A lot of soul searching. It's time to do something different. It's time for your happiness. It's time. It's time for your cups. Your happiness. Your soulmate is here. Some of you are already with the soulmate, but you're going to run this person over because, you know, the decision. Some of you might make the wrong decision, but it's going to be successful and it's true. It's real. Some of you going to follow your heart. Some of you going to sabotage it. What do you want? There's two paths for you to take. What you want. I love you guys. I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy. Until next time.